Yo, what's good, y'all? In today's video, I got the how to make a tower defense game. This is part 9 to the series. And stuff in part 9, I'm gonna cover something that a lot of people have been asking me for. This is the shop system and stuff. So this is pretty much the Robux shop, where you can spend Robux to get more coins, or you can spend Robux to buy a specific unit and stuff. This has been requested to me a lot and stuff, so finally doing it. I know a lot of people are going to be excited and happy to have this, so I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys. This video will be real quick. It'll be like 10-15 minutes, so let's go ahead and get straight. Oh, before I start the video, I just want to say thank you to all of my channel members, Discord subscribers. Really do appreciate all of you guys and stuff. We just recently hit a little over 100 on the Discord side. Really do appreciate all of you guys, and I appreciate everyone watching my videos. Thank you guys, and let's go ahead and get straight into it. Okay, so the first thing first, y'all already know we got to go ahead and make some UI for the shop. So let's head on over to the core GUI, open it up, right? And then we're going to need to make another button. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to get one of the buttons. I'm going to get the trade text button. I'm going to select it, press Control plus D to duplicate it. I'm going to drag it a little bit above it. And then I'm just going to change the color to purple, but you guys can use whatever color you want. I think that's the color until the tower defense. I don't really remember. But yeah, so we're just gonna get to renaming. We're just gonna really get to renaming everything. So this will be shop text button. Then I'm gonna change the text, set it to, where's the text there? Set it to shop, right? Then open it up, and then we can rename this frame to shop frame. And then let's go ahead and make the frame visible, just so we can move things, around, right? And then I'm gonna make the background transparency set that to 0, because that's how it was. Remember, we had it set to 1 before. So then we're just gonna do some editing. We're just gonna move some stuff around. Okay, so the first thing first, we obviously don't need the trait list frame, right? We're gonna find the trait text label. Let's do this, right? I'm gonna move this to like the middle, right? I'm gonna take the trait text label, put it at the top, and then we're just gonna rename this to shop text label, right? Then I'm gonna just rename this. To shop. I'm gonna change the colors around a little bit instead, just so like we have some. It looks different. Each one looks different. So have this be white and black and stuff. Or no, I actually I like the mostly white with I like the white with the blue outline. So I'll leave it like that. So yeah. Then the background, we'll leave that the same color, and then I might give it a border. So it'll have a dark blue border. Set this to like maybe 5. Yeah, set the border size pixels to like 5. And then you guys know we have our close text button. I'm gonna just put this over here to the side, right? And then we have our 2 frames and stuff, right? So then I'm gonna rename the trade handler frame to let's do the coin frame. So this would be the coin frame, right? I'm going to make this frame visible, and then you can just, yeah, let's just delete everything. Just delete everything in it, honestly. That's really what we need to do. Just delete everything. So right click it, then just click select children, and then we're just gonna delete everything. And then gonna scale the frame down a little, because it doesn't need to be this. It doesn't need to be this big. So, or actually no, that it actually doesn't need to be that wide. It just needs to be like maybe 120. So then I'm gonna move this over to the shop UI, right? I'm gonna put it kind of like at the top. I also plan to give this a border, so I'm gonna set the border size to like 5 here too, and then I'm gonna set the background color to like I think I'm gonna do like this faded green. I think, since it's like you're spending money, so everybody's green. So I'm just like that. So set the background transparency to 0.5, right? So yeah, something like that looks pretty nice to me. So then inside of the coin frame, you're then going to want to insert a UI grid layout. So boom, so type UI grid layout, and then we'll find it. Boom. Then I'm going to set the properties so that the cell padding is 10 by 5, and that the cell size is 170 by 50. So 170 by 50. Boom, right? And then again, you can just click the plus icon, just insert a text label or a text button to just see what it looks like and stuff, to make sure it looks good. But we have to insert text button anyway, because we're not this won't be handled by a script. We'll actually be inserting this stuff. So here's what you're gonna do, right? We are going to insert our text buttons for each individual coin purchase and stuff, right? I'm not sure how many you plan to have. I feel like 4 is a good number. So here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna insert the text button, right? And then I'm going to rename this to coin text button, right? I'm I'm gonna insert a UI corner into it. So UI corner and stuff, right? Make it round, so 0 by 15. Then we're gonna set some properties. I'm gonna make the background like a dark green, so like something like that. Or no, because I need to be kind of bright. So yeah, something like that. And then we're gonna go down here, bold text, rich text, scale the text, set the text. So this is very important. This is very important. Okay, right. So you're gonna set this to set the text to your the amount of whatever the amount of coins is, and then you're just gonna say the word coins. So 200 coins. This is very important because then when we send this information to the server script, what it's gonna do is it's going to remove the word, it's gonna remove the space and the coins out of the text, and it'll just leave the numerical value, which will still be a string, but this is just, you know, the numerical value and stuff. So we'll know, okay, the person is trying to purchase 200 coins, so then we'll charge them whatever the equivalent Robux price is, whatever you choose to set it as. So yeah, so we have our coins explains. I'm going to set the text stroke color to gold, set the text stroke transparency to like 0.5, or wait, no, I just did this backwards. No, sorry. The text color is supposed to be gold, while the text stroke is supposed to be black, I think. And then yeah, I'm pretty sure it's supposed to be the text was supposed to be 0.5, or wait, no, or maybe it's supposed to be white, I think. Yeah, maybe, but then it, like, I don't know, because then it looks, I feel like that looks all right. I mean, it's kind of bright, like bright as hell. I think it's fine. Yeah, we have our coin text blend, right? All we gotta do is, while having it selected, press Control D, Control D, Control D. I'm just gonna have 4, and so you guys can have as many as you want. And then I'm going to sort it so that it's in the middle. So I'm going to set the horizontal alignment for the UI grid layout to center. And then we have a point text point. All you're going to do is just change each the numerical value for each one. So I'm going based off of the Toilet Tower Defense shop ones. So they had one for 200 coins, one for 1,000, one for 6,000, and then one for 20,000. So 20,000. Boom, 20,000 coins, right? And then just like that, we are done with the coin frame, and then we get into the other frame. So you guys see we have the trade incoming frame, so we can go ahead and make this frame visible, and then once again, just delete everything. Just, you know, select children, right click, select children, then just right click, delete. So we're gonna get the trade incoming frame. We're gonna move this over. Or actually, no, you can just delete that. Actually, on second time, we can really just save time and just duplicate the coin frame. So just select it, Control D, then you're just gonna drag it. Make sure you drag like the outer part. So you're just gonna drag it down to the bottom. You're gonna have to make the unit frame smaller since there's not really enough space. Now, if you have space, then you can just leave it at whatever size it is. But yeah, I'm just make it a little bit smaller. So like maybe 100, and then I'm just gonna bring this like something like that. And then I'm going to change the UI grid layout so they actually fit. So set this to like 40 or maybe 45. Yeah, 45 is nice. So we don't need 4. I'm only going to use 1 as an example for this. So you're going to change the name to the second frame to unit frame, right? So unit frame, this is where people are going to actually purchase specific units and stuff, right? So this, like, you can just purchase an individual unit and then you'll own it now. So unit frame, oh, I did not spell that right. Unit frame, right? And then we're going to go into the unit frame, and then you're just going to rename it to unit text button. And then you're going to, I'm going to just change it just so like it just looks different, except since this is something different. So I'm just give it like a purple background with some the text color white. We'll have a text stroke transparency of black. And then set the text stroke transparency to 0, and text transparency to 0 as well, right? And then for this, we're just gonna set the text to the name of the unit. So you can put whatever unit you want to create or give to, or yeah, whatever unit you want to create. I'm just gonna put green laser cameraman because again, I'm just going based off of what Toilet Tower Defense has in their shop. So yeah, and then boom. And then just like that, we are done. Really didn't take that long, honestly, on the UI. So yeah, then you guys already know the drill. You're going to find the shop frame. You're going to make it no longer visible and stuff. We're going to activate it via pressing the shop button. Then we're going to head on over to the local script, right? And then we are going to go down. You're looking for the space before the teleporter variable, and the space after the trade text button function, that whole trade text button function. So what you're going to do is you're going to say core GUI. You're going to simply say core GUI dot shop text button dot mouse button one click connect function close parentheses enter. You guys already know we're going to trigger the close frames function, and then we're going to create a variable for the shop frame. So local shop frame is equal to core GUI dot shop text button dot shop frame, and then you're going to use the for every pairs loop to set up the function. So first we're going to make the shop frame visible. So we'll say shop frame dot visible is equal to true, so that they can now see it. And then we're going to use the for every pairs loop for both the, let me open it up, for both the coin frame and the unit frame. So I'm going to say for I comma v in pairs, I'm going to say shop frame dot coin frame get children enter, right? Then I'm going to say if v is a text button, you have to make sure it's a text button first, and then enter. Then you're going to set the function. So v dot mouse button, oh my bad, I put text box, wrong thing. Text button and then mouse button one click connect function, right? Close parentheses, enter, and then you're just going to fire the remote event. You're going to say core event fire server in quotation marks. The name of the event will be shop, then comma, and then you're going to send over the specific purchase type, and the player is trying to purchase coins, and then comma, and then you're also going to send over whatever the text is and stuff, which in other words just means however many coins they're trying to purchase and stuff, right? So boom, we have that for v pairs loop set up. You're going to skip the 3 ends, and then we're going to just do the same thing. So you can really just copy and paste, save yourself some time. Control C, Control V. This time you're just going to get the unit frame, right? And then this time the only difference is you're just going to change coins to unit, because we're still sending over the name of the unit, and then the name of the event is still shop. So yeah, then skip 3 ends, and then literally all you're doing is just coding the close button. So it's just simply shop frame dot close text button dot mouse button one click connect function close parentheses enter, then trigger the close frames function, right? And then just like that, we are literally done with the local script. We can then move into the server script. As I said, this video is not going to be long. So we go to the server script, right? We just scroll down. We want to go right before the on server event function, and then we're just going to create a variable. We're going to get the marketplace service, because obviously, we're triggering developer products and stuff, right? Because we're prompting product purchases. So I'm going to say local MPS is equal to game get service. Oh, sorry, game get service marketplace service, right? Then I'm going to scroll all the way down. It's a long, or actually no, sorry. We need to go up to find the last event type. As you can see, the trade event type, you guys remember, it had literally like more than 100 lines. That's crazy. So you're just gonna go here, press enter. Then you do else if event type is equal to shop, enter, right? Then you're going to create a variable for argument 1 to be the purchase type, right? So local purchase type is equal to argument number 1. You're going to set up an if statement. So first we'll do the coins. So if purchase type is equal to coins, right? Then you're going to create a variable for the text amount. So text amount is equal to arg2, and keep in mind we have to split the string and stuff, because remember the information we just sent over, it's pretty much says 200 coins, right? What we need is just the numerical value, and plus we need to turn the string into a number. So we're going to say local coin amount, right, is equal to, this is still a string itself, but it works. So string now split text amount, comma, this is what I meant. In quotation marks, you're going to put a space and then the word coins. We're taking away the space and the word coined, and then we're just leaving whatever the number is, but it's still a string though. Then use an if statement. So if coin amount, which you guys noticed, it says string. So if coin amount, oh sorry, my bad. So at the end of the coin amount, make sure you do regular bracket then 1. I forgot, returns a table. But yeah. So you're going to say if coin amount is equal to in quotation marks. So this is what you're going to set this to whatever values you left in the text, right? You guys remember how for the coin, let me just make this visible so you guys can see. So you guys see how I have 200 coins. So I'm going to go here and I'm going to say first if it's equal to 200, right? So I'm going to do first, and then I'm going to say coin amount. We're going to update the string and turn it into a number. So it's equal to 200. Pretty much we're just setting the text to an actual number and stuff, right? And then we're also going to prompt the product purchase. So MPS prompt product purchase, and then we're going to put the player instance, and then we need to put our product ID. I'm about to show you guys how to get that and how to create developer products in a second, right? And then we would just continue on. We would say else if I'm going to do this in a second. I'm just saying you can do else if coin amount is equal to 1,000, 6,000, 20,000, and so forth. So yeah, set this to whatever text amount you set the text buttons, right? So here's how you create developer products. So you go to game settings, you go to monetization, you scroll all the way down, you'll see developer products. Click create, name it whatever you want, set the price. Once you've set the price, you see the product IDs here, right? You can either write these down or you could just simply left click, copy it to clipboard, right? So you're just going to set each one to its individual price, make sure you're getting the right ID, and then you're just going to copy it. So right, this is the first one, 200 coins. So this should be the cheapest amount. So if I go to monetization, I'm going to find the developer product with the cheapest amount. So 39. So I'm going to go here, right? You guys should be creating yours if you haven't already. So you just click create and then just, yeah. So then you would just click it, copy it to clipboard. You would go back to the server script, and then you would put a comma. And then now for the product ID, Control V, boom, right? Because remember, each product ID is going to be different because, you know, depending on how much coins the player is trying to buy, the Robux amount will either increase or decrease. So then you're going to say else, and then you can just copy and paste what we just did. Control C, Control V, and then you're just going to copy and paste the whole else if statement. So Control C, Control V, Control V. I'm doing it 4 times because I have 4 buttons. And then, like I said, we're just going to go. So next is 1,000 coins, right? So you do need to make sure of this though. You need to make sure you're including the comma. If you left like if you included the comma in the text, make sure you include it here as well and stuff, right? And then we're gonna set the coin amount to 1,000, right? And then we're going, oh, that is not 1,000. And then we're going to go to game settings, monetization again. We're going to find our second developer product, which is pretty much the second most expensive one. So 149. Copy that to clipboard, and then Control V. Then go to the second one. So for our next one is 6,000. So 6 commas, 6,000. Set this to 6,000. Then back to game settings, monetization. Look for the third highest one. We have 300 right here. So 300, right? And then I'm going to set this to, or wait. Oh wait, no, I remember. This is for the game pass. I mean, not the game pass. This is for that specific unit. Okay. So I'm just gonna do 749. I mean, it doesn't really matter because you guys are setting these prices to whatever you want. It doesn't really matter. But I was just remembering why I specifically set it to that price. So yeah. So then Control V. Last thing, 20,000, and then set this to 20,000. Then game settings, monetization. Then I'd find the most expensive one. It was part for it. Well, for me at least. And then Control V, boom, right? And then if you're wondering what the fifth is, I'm actually about to use this, right? This is for the specific, is to purchase a unit. It's just 300 Robux to purchase the unit, right? So yeah. So we're going to set the coin amount to whatever the numerical value is, and then we're going to prompt the product purchase so that the player is able to purchase it. Then we're going to create a variable. We're going to say purchase, or not, actually no, I just realized purchase complete isn't really, not purchase complete, or let me see, what's a better way to phrase this? Not purchase distributed, reward, and we'll just leave it as purchase complete. So the reason for this is so that you're gonna set this to false, by the way. It's a boolean. So the reason for this is that when we set up the function that checks to see if the player bought it or not, for some reason this function would it would run it would keep going, it would keep increasing how many times it would run. Like for example, if a person bought something one time, right, for the first time, if they bought something, it would give them the reward once. If they bought it a second time, it would give them the reward twice. If they bought it a third time, it would just keep triple and quadruple, it would just keep going up for some reason. So we just have to make sure the reward is only being given out once. So we're then gonna set up the functions. So MPS, make sure you're doing the right one. So not prompt purchased finished, prompt product. These are developer products. Prompt product purchase finished. Connect function. in parentheses, you're going to put user ID, and then you're going to put product ID, and then lastly is purchase, so that you can check if they actually purchased it or not. Then enter, right? Then what you're going to do is you're going to use an if statement. So if player.userid is equal to user ID. Now, obviously, I couldn't really see how this could go wrong, where like it would charge the wrong player, but it's always good just to make sure stuff right. And of course, it's purchase is equal to true, making sure they actually bought it. And then lastly, my bad. And purchase complete is equal to false, so that it's not giving them the same reward multiple times. Then press enter, and then purchase complete will now be set to true. Boom. And then we're going to give them their coin reward. So we're just going to say player dot leader stats dot coins dot value is plus equal whatever the coin amount was. So yeah, so coin amounts, and then after you're going to go after the to end, and then you're going to set up the else if for the purchase type. So you're going to say else if purchase type is equal to unit. So this is for if the person is trying to buy just a specific unit. Then you're going to create a variable for the unit name. So unit name is equal to R2, right? Then you're going to set an if statement. You're going to say if unit name is equal to, in quotation marks, then you put whatever the name of the unit is. So for me, it would be green laser cameraman. Enter. So I'm only doing one. If you got, assuming you guys probably have multiple units that you're selling for Roblox, you would just do else if. Like the same concept would apply for like what we did up here and stuff, right? So we're just gonna say if, and then we're gonna say we're gonna wait. My brain just went blank. Oh, we're gonna say MPS. Same thing. Prompt product. Where's it? Yeah, prompt product purchase player. Then you need to get the specific product ID. So what we're going to do is game settings modulation, same thing. So I created the fifth one specifically for the unit. So copy it to clipboard, right? Boom, Control V. You're going to go after the if statement, right? You're going to go after that if statement, and then you can really just copy and paste to save yourself some time and stuff. You're just going to copy and paste the purchase complete variable along with the prompt product purchase. Control C, Control V. And then the only thing you're going to do different about this is that you're going to, we don't need this part, we're going to create the owned unit. So you're going to say local owned unit, you're going to add it so that the player now owns it, is equal to instance.new, in quotation marks, it'll be a bool value. Then you're going to parent it to the owned units folder, so owned units, enter, then owned unit.name is equal to unit name, and then the owned unit.value is equal to false, because obviously setting it to true would mean it's like it's equipped, which it's not. And then we can go and test to make sure this works. As always, if you guys want access to any one of my scripts or models, you guys can become either a channel member or a Discord subscriber. Link to either one of those options can be found in the description. Highly recommend it and stuff. And let's go ahead and press play to test. Wow, that was the quickest I've ever seen. Okay, so here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna no, actually no, I don't have that many coins because I had 1 million before, but yeah. So here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna press shop. So far, open and close works. Perfect. Okay. So let's test the coin. Let's test the coins. So if I press this once, you guys see it's being prompted. Oh, by the way, you should probably name your developer products. I think I mentioned that, but yeah, because obviously you wanted to say, would you like to buy 100 coins, not developer product one. So yeah. So then I get it. Then once you press OK, wait for it. It'll be delayed. Wait. Didn't it just give me more than 200? Wait, hold on. Let me see this real quick. See, that's what I'm talking about. It gave the reward multiple times. I'm not sure why it gave the reward multiple times. That means I must have did something wrong. Let's see. Purchase complete is equal to false if player ID and is purchased is equal to true, and purchase complete is equal to false and purchase complete. Strange, very strange. Okay, let's see this. I guess I'll just have to debug this. I honestly have no, because like I was experiencing the same issue before, but when I was testing, it was working. It worked just fine because I thought I fixed it. Let me see. Okay, so I think it did just give me 200, but then if I do it now, what'll happen? Wait, I'm confused now. Is it giving me more than 200 or no? It's giving me two. I'm so confused. What was going on? Or yeah, y'all see it's now giving me the proper numerical values. And now it'll jump to 74,400. Yeah, what the? And then it'll be 94,400. Well, okay, I guess it's working. If you guys do experience issues like that in the real like testing thing, just let me know and I will investigate. I'll try to see if I can figure out what it exactly caused that. I don't know if maybe it's just a studio thing or I don't know. But yeah. So then let's test the unit thing. If I open up players, go to own units, you'll notice I do have the green laser cameraman. The reason for that is because obviously I tested this before, I made the video. So I'm just gonna delete that from my own units and then I'm gonna press it. So then I'm trying to purchase an individual unit. So boom, purchase. Wait for it. It's a little delayed. Boom, there we go. Now I own the unit. So yeah, that's how you make a simple shop system. So you can purchase. Players can purchase units, specific units, as well as purchase coins for Robux and stuff. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. It's been highly requested and stuff. Like I said, if you guys find any bugs, just let me know in the comments, and I will try to have them addressed in the next part of the Tower Defense series. If you're enjoying the series, definitely like, subscribe. That'll keep the series going. Thank you guys so much for all the love and support you guys been showing on the channel. Really do appreciate it. I will see you guys in the next video. Thank you for watching.